I started volunteering about 8 years ago, and I had retired or semi-retired, and I was trying to figure out a way to use my time that was a way that I could give back. And I wanted it to be something in the West Seattle community that I was doing, and kind of stumbled upon coming into the senior center and talking to the volunteer coordinator and finding out about what was then called outreach, but now I think it's called the Westside Friends. And I was immediately connected with a woman, Dorothy, who lived in the community but wasn't mobile and wasn't able to come into the center. So I would visit her and take her to doctor's appointments and things like that.
Has there been a really impactful experience that stuck with you through those 8 years?
Well, I've had so many, because I have another Westside Friend now. Unfortunately, Dorothy passed away. But also just I'm volunteering in the kitchen now, and I started doing that during the pandemic. I think it was April that I started with Francisco in the kitchen, helping him prepare, up to 65 meals that we would ship out to people who obviously weren't getting out to go have lunch, but needed food. And that was everything that I do here is impactful. Just now I just made enchiladas with Francisco, and a woman named Pat, who I hadn't seen in, I don't know, maybe 5 years, just came in, and it was just kind of filled my heart to see her, and she looks good and she's healthy. So really, so many of the interactions you have, regardless of how simple, are meaningful. So nothing really specific kind of pops out because everything feels pretty good here.
How has the transition from pandemic days of shipping food out to having food, or to having people back in the building, what has that been like?
Well, having people back in the building has been absolutely wonderful. People are excited to be here. When the center first opened up, you could tell people were a little bit leery and didn't know what to expect. But just now we had a full dining room with people, and seeing groups meet again, and just kind of seeing joy in people's eyes. And I assume they're smiling. Of course, they have masks on. But seeing those people just have that connection again has been wonderful. And serving people here at the center, serving them their lunch is, really meaningful. We still do some lunches to go, but the majority of the people are actually here, and that's just been great.